Hello everyone, my name is Bridget and I'm Mary's mom. I'm here to explain how we do take care of our children, our daughters, when they give birth to babies. And in Igbo land, giving birth to children is a thing of joy. And usually the lady that gave birth would invite either her mom-in-law, an auntie, a big sister, somebody that pleases her heart to come over and take care of her as well as the baby. And one of the cares to give to her is the type of meal suitable for her as somebody that has just given birth. And one of such meals is what we refer to as One Mmiri Ogwu, or Abadanku, as we call it in Mbaise land, in Imo state of Nigeria. And that Abadanku is usually made out of what I'm holding here, which is called Aju Mbaise. Aju Mbaise is a combination of herbs, combination of leaves, combination of a lot of things. It was not usually too recognized, but now, these days, people have come to know the value. It has a lot of values when cooked and given to the lady who has just given birth. One of the big values is that it cleanses. You know, in other parts of the world, the lady who gave birth could be asked to start consuming a hot drink, take other stuff like that to cleanse off the bad blood. We call it the bad blood, and then make her stomach go flat easily. But these days, Aju Mbaise has taken over that, and it's really trending and it's working. So Aju Mbaise, as I've told you, is a combination of herbs. If you go home, you buy them from the market. You have our grandmothers who know the leaves, who know the grasses, who know the back of the trees, the type of trees, and they get all of them put together and they form it in this form. Aju is something that is in a round form, you know, like ordinarily you make Aju, put on the head and use it to carry load. So it's the shape that gives it that name, Aju. And it's specifically used by Mbaise, and the Mbaise people are known for or done in Mbaise. So the name Aju Mbaise. So the procedure for doing this is to get it boiled. You wash it, to cleanse it. You know, it's something from the ground, from the bush, from the trees. So there is the need to do some rinsing here and there. Though they usually say that the king of the kill Africa. But that notwithstanding, we still need to wash. Then after washing very properly, you take your time so that you don't loosen all the well-packaged wrapping and all that. So after rinsing, you now place in a pot this way. And then you can see it in a pot. And then you fill this pot with water and you boil for about 1 hour or more. Now you know when it has boiled by the way the water gets colored up. And then you can also test it. And even within the environment where it is boiling, it has its own beautiful native aroma that anybody coming in without knowing the lady of the house has given birth, we just know that something about baby is happening there because the aroma will say it all. So after boiling and then getting the stuff, you now bring out the Aju Mbaise itself and place it somewhere, and then you get a sieve. You get a sieve. You get a sieve, and then sieve the water that has boiled. Be careful not to get yourself burnt. And after sieving it, you extract all the impurities, sand, and all that stuff. You now get the clean colored water back into the pot. Then you have yam that we have already peeled. There are two ways of taking this meal. It's either you take it with Mmiri Ogwu and serve it to her that way, or you later on smash some of the yam and use it to thicken the soup so that she can now use pounded yam to swallow it, or fufu as the case may be, to swallow it. Now, preparing Mmiri Ogwu or Abadanku, as I have said, takes a procedure, and it requires a lot of fish, different types of fish. Now, we see the stockfish here. That's the real oporoko that I'm holding, stockfish. The body, in Nigeria, we eat the body, we eat the ear, we eat the nose, we eat the mouth, all aspects of stockfish we eat. So this is the ishiazu, already cut up in pieces, which you must have soaked in water for some time, and then put in the pot to boil. Sometimes, even after extracting as the Aju Mbaise is boiling, you add the fish in it so that it will boil up and also get soft. So you use the stockfish to add to the water already boiling. You don't use any form of oil, either palm oil, vegetable, no form of oil at all. Then you wash up your dry fish. I have some dry fish here. So the Aju Mbaise has boiled now. The water has shown the color to indicate that it has boiled enough. It can still be used another time, maybe 2 more times. And then you place it here. So that it will equally cook soft, enough to be eaten up to the bone. I need to add some salt. so that I can make the fish tasty. And then calm down the bubbling up of the soup. Using the pieces of yam. So that when the young mother wants to take Mmiri Ogwu, she takes the yam and then drinks the soup. When she wants to swallow it with the pounded yam, that's a different meal altogether. So I'm removing the pieces of yam now